Apple cannot sell its new iPhone 16 in Indonesia. This decision has sent shockwaves through the tech community and among consumers eagerly awaiting the latest model. The Indonesian government banned it. This move is part of a broader strategy to enforce stricter regulations on foreign companies. This is bad news for Apple. The tech giant relies heavily on international markets for its revenue, and losing access to a significant market like Indonesia could impact its financial performance. Indonesia is a big market for smartphones. With a population of over 270 million people, the demand for the latest technology is immense. The ban is because of a regulation on local sourcing. The government wants to ensure that a portion of the components used in electronic devices are made locally. Indonesia wants companies to use local parts in their products. This policy aims to boost the local manufacturing sector and create more jobs for Indonesians. This is to help the Indonesian economy. By encouraging local production, the government hopes to stimulate economic growth and reduce dependency on imports. Apple is known for making its own parts. The company has a well-established supply chain that spans the globe. They also work with suppliers from other countries. This global network allows Apple to maintain high standards and innovation in its products. This means Apple might not meet Indonesia's requirement. The company will need to reassess its supply chain strategy if it wants to re-enter the Indonesian market. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video. Indonesian regulation is called the TKDN rule. TKDN stands for Tingkat Kandungan Dalam Negeri. This translates to domestic content level. The rule says that 40% of a phone's components must be made locally. This means that a significant portion of the materials and parts used in the production of smartphones must be sourced from within Indonesia. This means Indonesian companies must make these parts. Local businesses are encouraged to develop the necessary technology and infrastructure to meet this requirement. The goal is to boost Indonesian manufacturing. By enforcing this rule, the government aims to strengthen the local economy and enhance the capabilities of domestic industries. The government wants to create jobs. This regulation is expected to generate employment opportunities for thousands of Indonesians, particularly in the manufacturing sector. It also wants to reduce reliance on foreign companies. By increasing local production, Indonesia can decrease its dependency on imported goods and services, leading to a more self-sufficient economy. The TKDN rule is one way to achieve these goals. It represents a strategic move by the Indonesian government to foster economic growth, technological advancement, and job creation within the country. Apple's market share in Indonesia is small but growing. Many Indonesians use Android phones. These phones are often cheaper than iPhones. However, Apple has been trying to attract more Indonesian customers. They opened a new Apple store in Jakarta in 2022. Apple has also been working with Indonesian telecom companies. They offer special deals on iPhones. These efforts have helped Apple gain some ground in Indonesia. Section 4. Why this matters. The ban on the iPhone 16 is a setback for Apple. Indonesia is a key emerging market for smartphones. Missing out on this market could hurt Apple's growth. The ban also highlights the challenges of doing business globally. Countries are increasingly implementing regulations to protect their own interests. Companies like Apple need to adapt to these regulations. This may involve sourcing more parts locally or partnering with local companies. Section 5. What's next for Apple? As one of the most innovative and influential companies in the world, Apple is always at the forefront of technological advancements and market strategies. Apple has a few options moving forward, each with its own set of challenges and opportunities. The company is known for its strategic planning and meticulous execution. They could try to comply with the TKDN rule, which mandates a certain percentage of local content in products sold in Indonesia. This would require significant adjustments in their supply chain and manufacturing processes. This might involve finding local suppliers in Indonesia, which could be a complex but potentially rewarding endeavor. Partnering with local businesses could also strengthen Apple's presence in the region. Alternatively, Apple could also lobby the Indonesian government. By engaging in discussions and negotiations, they might be able to influence policy or secure more favorable terms. They could ask for an exemption from the rule, presenting their case on why such an exemption would be beneficial for both Apple and the Indonesian market. Another option is to focus on other markets. Apple has a global presence and can shift its focus to regions where regulations are less stringent. Apple could prioritize countries with less strict regulations, allowing them to continue their operations without significant changes to their current business model. The outcome of this situation remains to be seen. The decision Apple makes will likely have a significant impact on its future strategy and market positioning. It will be interesting to see how Apple responds to this challenge. Their approach will not only affect their operations in Indonesia, but could also set a precedent for how they handle similar situations in other markets. Scene 6. The ripple effect of the iPhone ban. Today's news reveals more about the impact of the iPhone 16 ban in Indonesia. The government has cited several reasons for this decision, including concerns over data privacy and local manufacturing regulations. Experts believe this move could have significant repercussions for Apple's market share in the region. However, the implications of this ban extend far beyond Indonesia's borders. Other countries are closely watching how this situation unfolds, potentially influencing their own policies towards Apple products. The question arises, could this be the beginning of a broader trend? In the global landscape, data privacy has become a paramount concern. Governments worldwide are tightening regulations to protect their citizens' data. Apple's commitment to privacy is well known, but will it be enough to meet the varying standards of different countries? Local manufacturing regulations also present a multifaceted challenge. If more countries adopt policies similar to Indonesia's TKDN rule, Apple might need to rethink its entire supply chain strategy. This could lead to increased production costs and longer time to market for new products. The ripple effect of the iPhone ban in Indonesia could indeed set a precedent. As Apple navigates these turbulent waters, The tech giant's decisions will likely influence not just its future, but also the broader tech industry's approach to global regulations and market strategies. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into these developments and uncover what they mean for Apple and the tech world at large. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video. Please watch some of my previous videos and look out for the new videos coming soon to this channel.